Welcome to our video. The topic of the day is popular programming languages in the public sector of Oman. Programmers work in a wide capacity of software development. That includes database administration, web and software development. To be considered for this type of government positions, you will need to know how to program in one or more computing languages. Here, we'll address some trends we've seen among public sector software engineers. According to Stack Overflow's developer survey, JavaScript is the most common coding languages in use today around the world. In second place is Python, and third is HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. Fourth is CSS or Cascading Style Sheet. And finally, Java in fifth place. Now, we'll focus on these languages locally in Oman.
In order to know the popular programming languages in the public sector of Oman, we follow two different ways, which are interviews and online research. After searching, we found that the programming language that any organization used must follow the goal it seeks to achieve. So it differs among institutions. Java is the top one used in Oman. It is widely used in web application development. It is used in educational institutions such as Sultan Qaboos University Portal Bay and in governmental departments such as Omanana. Khalid Al-Badi is the first interviewee who work on civil service employees pension fund. He said that they use different programming languages depending on the system that they deal with to meet the needs of the organization. For web-based application, they use Java, C#, SQL, and for desktop application, they use Oracle Report. Also, he said that Python for data science can be used as alternative language to meet organization goals.
Moving on, thanks to Muhammad Al-Badi, an employee in the Public Establishment for Industrial Estates Madain, we got the chance to know that ASP.NET and VB.NET are the two languages used for web development in Madain. These two languages are aligned and supported by the C# programming language. Under this huge digital transformation, it is obvious that ASP and VB are quite old, which results in difficulties to handle for new employees in the organization. Although the company was founded on these two languages and it is challenging to change them, Muhammad mentioned that they are at the beginning of adopting a new strategy that works on a low-code platform with a connection to the database to create platforms that facilitate the operations of individuals and investors within the establishment.
Then we interviewed with Dua Abdulrahman. She told us that they use C# as a programming language in their organization. The critical purpose for using this language to develop applications that serve the student and the academic staff, whether they are teachers or administrators. She also mentioned that it is difficult to determine if the programming language is easy or not, but by practicing, they distribute the task depending on everyone's strength point. Also, she chose the Python language as the best one to meet their organization goals because it works well as a scripting language and it is popular for the developers. She thinks that open source language are the most used in Oman because they are more flexible and free. Finally, we interviewed with Olet Tamimi. She told us that they use Java for portal system and .NET for graduates web programming. She didn't give us a specific reason why they use Java because they work just to add updates for the system. She also thinks that Java is the most used in Oman because it is professional.
As we know that each programming language is designed for a specific purpose and has its merits and demerits. Being one programming language is more popular in the public sector of Oman doesn't mean that other programming languages are useless nowadays. It's all been decided by the organization and what they want to achieve. We noticed that Java has been repeated in more than one organization, which we highly agreed them that Java is the best programming language. Otherwise, there will not be a course provided by the college called Fundamental of Programming specifically teaching Java. It's all to meet the highly demand for Java programmers. Add to that, Java is always the best for enterprises. Public organization programmers are always searching for a cross-platform or platform-independent languages, and Java ranks the first among other programming languages. And there will never be a shortage of jobs requiring Java skills. Obviously, Java is the best programming languages in the public sector of Oman.